from current slide. What is EDA? Exploratory data analysis. It is one of the advanced data explorations technique. Okay, so what exactly the next thing? So we call as data explorations technique, and so here advanced data explorations technique. Okay, so I try to introduce algorithms. Listen to me. So before you, what is main objective of EDA? It basically understand the data, clean the data. Okay. So if I go to the Wipro, Accenture, they have a database. In the database, do they have raw data or clean data? Raw data, isn't it? So would you visualize with raw data? Highly impossible, because if you visualize with raw data, you can visualize, but there is no make sense. There is no meaning of that. Understand, guys? So that's why we cannot visualize with raw data. Now, someone has to clean or not? Someone has to clean. So we has to convert from raw data to clean data. While we convert raw to clean, we face some of challenges. So let's understand each and everything. And I don't talk about theory. I want to introduce this one now. Slideshow from current slides. Okay. Just 1 second. Assume. Listen to this. Very important. I want to explain. This is called architecture. I want to introduce architecture today. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, we can. No, that's fine. All right. Let's assume. Listen to this. We go for a shopping. So sometimes we go to DMart. DMart has, when you enter the details, they're stored in records or not? They're stored in the records. So that records stored in DMart database, which is called local DB or not? DMart's local database, so that they store all the credential. Guys, offline team, what are you doing? No work. Okay, so the DMart database. Next, Reliance, we entered the records or not? So that also data stored in RDB. Means what, guys? Reliance database. Next one, let's call Walmart, or maybe let's more, some supermarket, all those things. So here, this is called more database. Understand or not? So every company has their own databases. Agree with me? So this is called local DB. This is called local DB, means local database. Okay. Now, do you think why these guys are asking your phone number, details? Okay. Now I'll tell you. So there is a company called Accenture. There is a company called Accenture. The contract is signed with whom? The contract is signed with the DMart. The contract is signed with the Reliance. The contract is signed with more database guys. They're saying, if you give me the data, I will pay you 3 crore for 1 year business. It is a business. So be careful. Never ever share your credentials to anybody. So this is called this is local DB. Now, Accenture has own database or not? So what Accenture does, collated a data set. This is called Accenture database, guys. Are you clear? So this is local DB. This is master DB. Online team, are you understand what I'm speaking, guys? All right. So here, what happened? Every day, midnight, 12 p.m., the data exports done from local database to Accenture database. Why? Because at midnight, no employee is working. The database is in idle conditions. Understand? That's called import and export. So we import this, it's pruning automation. So the data comes automatically from local database to master database. So my question is, when you go and enter to the records, definitely you enter a raw data or not, guys? So now this is collated a data set. We have also a raw data. What is raw data? The data have some missing columns, missing values, not a proper alignment. Those things we call raw data. Are you guys clear, online team? Can you please ping me? Understand? Everybody? Yeah? Unstructured data. Yeah, this is unstructured data. That's right. So guys, are you clear up to this? So this is called local DB. This is called, so now what happened? So these guys, Accenture, Wipro, it is a service based. Understand, companies are two types, service based and product based. What is product? Tata cars. Tata have manufactured own cars or not? It is a product. MRF tires, product. What is service? Accenture, these are the service based company. If you give some work, if you pay them 10 crores, they will work for you. TCS is a product based company, Tata, isn't it? All those things. So here, so understand. So how the data, when, so we have a customer, we have a customer. Okay, just one second. So, okay. So this is customers enter some informations here. So the records created, the records stored in the database. This is a raw data. And now Accenture contract sign happened to Reliance, DMart, and Mode Supermarket. And then Accenture established a master DB. This is called master DB. So master DB get the data from local database based on the contract sign. And finally, raw data creates. Understand or not? So this concept's called data warehouse. You know what is warehouse? Cement warehouse, iron warehouse. You know what is meant by warehousing? Where you store an items like cements, you have like multiple items, guys. These real estate guys are doing. So this is called warehouse. You know, there have a lot of data warehousing jobs. For data warehousing, you require ETL. What is ETL? Extract, transpose, load. Data informatica. We have many more tools we have like this. Concept clear? What is data warehouse? Data warehouse job is always evergreen. So this is what. So once we have raw data here, someone has to clean, and here data analyst guys are coming to the picture. Data analyst guys are coming to the picture. What they do, they get the raw data and they apply data cleansing, data cleaning, data cleansing, both are same. Understand? Or data filtering. See, one concept is different. Data filtering, data cleansing, data cleaning, all those things are same. So once it is done, they clean raw data and convert raw data to transform to proper data, and finally the clean data has generated. Once the clean data has generated, then we can build a predictive model. Then we create a predictive model. What is predictions? Machine learning model we can build after this. So the entire process, so here in this concept, data analyst can apply EDA technique. Understand, guys? Where to apply EDA technique? So from the convert raw data to clean data, we apply EDA technique. I mean to say, over here, we apply EDA technique. So shall we understand how many techniques we have EDA? Follow the theories. Every theories we done practical in upcoming classes. So this is what EDA technique. I hope online team clear what I'm speaking. So this is called architecture. This is called architecture to build data set for predictive model. So what are the topics we done so far? This is what process to create data set for predictive model. Understand, guys? So here, online team, are you clear, guys? So just let me close this. We don't save. Just go here. And so what are the topics we discussed? The first one. Okay. So we talk about local DB, and local DBs are, let's say, DMart DB, and we have like Reliance DB, and then we have like different DBs, guys. And then these local companies are the tie-up with. So then we talk about master DB. All right, guys, master database. This is just and we learn how, what to convert raw data to clean data, and then we apply, okay, we we prepare a clean data set. We okay, clean data set to build a predictive model. To build predictive model. Understand, guys? Clear? So here is the data analysis, guys, comes up in the picture. Next one. So very understand, we have EDA technique, and I will explain all these techniques one by one. The EDA technique had 7 techniques. The first one is variable identifications. Second one is univariate analysis. This is all interview. And third one is bivariate. Few of them we completed, but these are the techniques we have. The fourth one is outlier treatment. The fifth one is univariate, bivariate, outlier, and missing variable treatment. In the raw data, we have missing variable or not? Missing value, I'm sorry. Missing value treatment. The second one, data imputations. The seventh one, we have variable creations. Just 1 second. Let me go here and come back. See, understand, very powerful topics. Now it's up to you. Variable transformations, variable creations, I'm sorry. So here I can say this variable transformation and 7th variable creations. Entire machine learning bonds from here. How? So multivariate. No, that's different versus. Don't confuse. I will tell you what is univariate, multivariate. I will explain all those things one by one. So what are the topics we learn? What is EDA, guys? EDA is a data exploration technique which helps to convert raw data to clean data to build a clean data set for predictive model. Would you speak in front of interview? This is the sentence you have to speak. All right, I'll write down what is EDA. EDA is advanced data explorations technique to convert raw data to clean data. Okay, to raw data set to clean data set to build, to build predictive model. And EDA has using 7 techniques, not 7 techniques, using few EDA techniques. And what are the EDA techniques? These are the EDA techniques. Understand? So what is EDA? Are you clear? Who can use this? Data analyst, data scientist, they can use. Who can use this technique? Data analyst and data scientist use this technique. So whatever things I explain right now, you doesn't require any technical background. Okay. First one, variable identifications. Can we go to the first concepts? Don't argue with me. Just listen what I say. Okay. Variable identity. I'll give you some use case. First use case. We have a family or not? Family has dad, mom, and I try to introduce an equations. Son and daughter. So family has how many attribute? Online team responds me. Family has how many attribute? 4 attribute. Can I say this? What is attribute? 4 columns. Okay, assume son is studying in 3rd class. Okay, daughter studying in 2nd class. Mom is housewife and dad is working professional. Clear? I just give you one scenario so that tough concepts get understand easy way. I want to ask you, out of 4 attributes, think and response, which attributes are depends on whom? So see, dad has a lot of house EMIs, okay, kids, fees. Don't answer blindly. Think and answer. Kids' educations, lot of loans, take care of the house, all those things, isn't it? So now I create a four attributes. I'm just asking you to 7:30 p.m. batch. So mom, son, daughters depends on that. Very good, Avi. Excellent. So Avi is right or not, guys? So can I say here dad is dependent variable? Dad is dependent variable. Mom is independent variable. So here, kid is, don't be researchers, sir, why they are independent. Dad could be independent. Don't understand. Please understand all these things. Independent variable. This is independent variable 1. This is independent variable 2. This is independent variable 3. Independent variable 3. Are you clear? Am I correct? Online team, are you agree or someone not agree? If someone not agree, I'll explain you later. Exactly. Everybody clear, guys? Okay. Now, in machine learning linguistic, dependent variable, also called as target variable, also called as or predicted variable, we can define with y. We can define with y. Understand? Don't ask why not A, B, C. So it's a logic. It's a sum of the rules. Now, sir, daughters are dependent on father, then how does it independent? Lohit, I expected. Lohit, don't think too much. Don't be research. Understand? I will try to create a math equations. See, dad has house EMI. They have to pay for kids' educations. Understand? So they don't have any responsibility. Son, daughter has any responsibility? No. Dad has more responsibility. Understand? So mom, son, daughter, the three are depends on dad. So that's why these three guys are depend. So that's what I'm saying. You think in wrong way, that's the problem. Even though I explain so nice way. Many of this, they don't explain these things. Lohit, are you clear now? If not understand, I'll explain again while we talk. So assume. So here, okay, got it clear, sir. Good. Now, independent variable also we call as non-target variable or non-predicted variable. We denote as X. We denote as X. Are you clear up to this? Listen to me, offline team, online team. Here, dependent variable, can I call Y or X, guys? Dependent variable, Y. And mom is X1 because this is X1. This is X2. This would be, can I create one equations now? Y equal to X1 plus X2 plus X3. Pretty clear. This is called multiple linear regression algorithm. Very much simple. So machine learning is nothing but entire math. Machine learning algorithm is nothing but entire math. So guys, are you understand these concepts now? If I don't give you this example, you cannot create these equations now. This equation is called multiple linear regression algorithms, guys. Okay, now let's go and take another family. Another family has two attributes. Let's say dad and mom. All right, so here, how many attributes? Dad and mom. So can you please tell me which is dependent, which is y, which is x? Which is y, which is x, guys? Dad is y and mom is x. So can I say what is equations I create now? Y equal to x1 plus c. I will tell you where the c. This concept's called simple linear regression algorithm. In simple linear regressions algorithm, we use one dependent variable and one independent variable. In multiple linear regression algorithms, one dependent variable and many independent variable. So I need a response from my students. Are you guys clear up to these concepts? EDA is very powerful or not now? So answer me, how many of them clear? Very good. Understand? Excellent. Offline team, everybody clear? Someone sleeping? Cleared. That's good. Okay, so now variable understanding. We have how many variables? First concepts. In variable identifications, we learn two variable. One is DV, independent variable. DV means Y, and independent means x1, x2, and x3 dot 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 goes on. Clear, guys? Okay, now this is very important points I mentioned here. Let's take a bookmark and understand this. Machine learning divided into three parts. So let's see. Machine learning is divided into three parts. The first one, we have regressions, classifications, and clustering. Okay. Now let's go to regressions. In regressions, we have dependent variable or not? If dependent variable is continuous, then this concept we call as regression. What I'm saying? If dependent variable is continuous, this is very powerful. But the next question, what is mean by continuous variable? Let's understand what is mean by continuous variable. Okay. Now let's see what is regressions, guys. Regressions means dependent variable is continuous. Here I can mention dependent variable is, this is very powerful statements. Remember, what is continuous variable? For example, gold price. Gold price keep increasing or not? 4 years back, it was 25,000. Then 25K. Then 30K. Then 35K. Then 55K. Then 65K. And goes on or not? So the gold is the variable, it increases day on day basis. So there's a continuous. Can we stop here? No, we don't know that. Next, petrol price. Continues or not? 60 rupees, 70 rupees, and then 80 bucks, and then goes on and also increased. Can you give me some more example? Electricity bills. You got electricity bills, guys? Every month it's increasing or not? Every month it increase. No, salary not increase, Vamshi. Yeah. College fees, exactly. The fees, mobile price, stock price, stock price predictions, mobile price predictions, cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency predictions. So guys, what now are you connect? If I give you this example, you understand what is meant by continuous variable? Now, whatever example I'm giving you, isn't it real time or not real time? It is real time. House price. You can't buy your house. Your dad is buy for you. You never buy. Understand or not? So that's what dad property is my property. Okay, you build. Let's see. Next one. So here, you can give many more example like this. Petrol price and stock price, sales price. Do you land price? Any more example you have, guys? Any more example? Vehicle price, exactly. So I think, so you want to buy a new vehicle now? Yeah, vehicle price. Yeah, anything, car price. EV car predictions. EV car or not? Electronic vehicles, guys. So what is meant by this? If there is a no end, it is keep continuous increase. If this type of, now can we create a real-time project now? What is this real-time project? Vehicle price predictions, gold price predictions, petrol price predictions, rainfall predictions. Understand? So now guys, I'll tell you the machine learning you can implement every part of the life. Understand why? To build this project, you required regression algorithms. What are the regression algorithms? The first algorithm is simple linear regressions. The second one is multiple linear regressions. The third one is polynomial regressions. The fourth one is gradient descent. And then we have stochastic gradient descent. I can mention here stochastic gradient descent. Then we have batch gradient descent. And then we have L1 regressions or L1 regularizations. L1, don't talk, offline team. And then L2 regressions, L2 regularizations. Okay. And we have a random forest regressor. We have decision tree regressions. We have K nearest neighbor regressions. Understand, guys? And then we have LGBM, light gradient, artificial neural network regressor. And then we have time series regressions. Naive Bayes we don't use for regressors, we use for classifier. So do you understand, guys? And then we have XGBoost regressions, guys. Today, are you clear? These many algorithms I teach you. Every day it's a practical. These algorithms very interesting. And do you know, guys, I will tell you where we use this algorithm. Build these projects, right? Stock market, sales forecast, all right, electronic vehicle and flight fare predictions. Do you see flight fare predictions or not, guys? The vehicle fare predictions. Now, my questions to you, the projects which I mentioned right now, isn't it real-time projects, guys? Or the projects is always be down? And also bank stock, customer demand predictions, isn't it? So this is all reality. So this is all real time, which we see every day. To build this predictions model, we need to understand below regression algorithms. So at least you got some idea or not? So EDA is very powerful now. Now you understand. So EDA, so this is what we have. So I will teach you all those things. Algorithm. Now concept clear, team, everyone? Car price, vehicle price, all those things we have. Now, what is regressions? Dependent variable is, what is meant by continuous? The variable keep increasing. The variable keep increase. So that's called continuous. Can I go to classifications? Classifications means the dependent variable is binary. The dependent variable is binary. So can we talk what is meant by binary? India win the match or lose the match. Binary or not? Win or lose. Okay. Today you guys are happy face or sad face. Classify. Understand? And then weather forecast. I'm sorry. Here I do mention another powerful is weather forecast. In India, in Canada, some of the countries, they always have cold or not? So because of the cold, they have a lot of disease, guys. When the sun never hit to your skin, do you know there's a lot of disease will produce? So most of the US people, they're tagged with those disease. So I hope the one who stayed, they can understand what I'm trying to say. All right. So the next one you have here, happy sad. And the image is cat image or dog image. All right. The review is positive review and negative review. Understand or not? Today the climate is hot or cold. And would you buy or not buy? Would you buy or not buy? So, okay, binary means having two values. That's right, Srikant. Binary means having two values. So, guys, any more example you have which you can find out? Any more things, guys? Anyone recognize? Okay, then spam email or non-spam email. Whether the customer are diabetic or non-diabetic patients. Does the customer have skin cancer or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Customer exit from the company or not exit? Can we create many? We can create many. So trust me, all this pass or failed. Very good. Pass, a student pass or failed. Excellent. Anyone else? Good or bad? Rainfall or not? That's what. So anything. Now you guys got some idea? Whenever the dependent variable is binary, so you can provide loans. Yeah. So that's what we call, I mean, we say that, yes or no. Loan provide yes or no. You can add on to anything. So guys, are you understand or not? So what are the classification algorithms? So in interview, if anyone asks what is regression algorithm, what is classification, would you speak? Just speak. This is all regression algorithms I develop in my project. What is classification algorithms? Logistic regressions. Logistic regressions. Support vector machines and decision tree classifier. KNN classifier. Random forest classifier. It was random forest regressor, random forest classifier. KNN regressor, KNN classifier. Understand, guys? Now the next one here, naive Bayes, Bayesian theorem, very powerful. I'll explain the probability, random forest classifier. Okay, and then naive Bayes. So this algorithms we implement while we book the flight tickets. Do you see the probability factors or not? So this algorithm has introduced in this one. Oops, I'm sorry. Just one second. So these algorithms we have, and few more algorithms, I'll write it down. Just one second. Naive Bayes, decision tree, random forest, XGBoost, LGBM, light gradient. XGBoost means extreme gradient boosting, very powerful libraries, gradient boosting. LGBM means light gradient boosting. In organizations, we use this. Guys, don't talk. In organizations, we use this LGBM. Team, are you clear, everyone? And then we have many more things like XGBoost, AdBoost, all those things not to use right now. SVM decision tree, KNN, random forest, naive Bayes, ANN classifier. Which one? No. So that not comes up here, classified. So guys, are you understand? So what is mean by regression algorithm? Two things we discuss. Regressions versus classifications. Continuous variable versus binary variable or categorical variable. Okay, I don't get into more deep. We discuss regression algorithm versus classification algorithms. Understand, guys? And after that, we talk about regressions projects versus classifications projects. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, how many of them understand? Raise your hands, offline team. Online team, how many of them understand? You not understand? What is clustering? Clustering means grouping. Clustering means grouping. So in this clustering, there is no dependent variable. There is no dependent variable, guys. So here, can we give some example? So clustering example, let's assume you went to a restaurant and you eat the food. You have 5-star rating or not? Assume today 100 people went to the restaurant. So 15 people rate 1 star of chicken biryani, and 20 they rate 2 star, and 30 they rate 3 star, and 20 they rate 4 star. So if I make 5 group, 1, 2, 3. So 1 star, 2 star. This is grouping or not? This is grouping. Getting my point? This is called customer segmentations projects. If you go to the Google, if you say mango, you get all mango fruits only. When you try mango and orange, mango is one group, orange is one group. Are you guys clear or not? So this concept, online team, how many of them understand? Online team, very interesting concepts. Machine learning, you nailed it. You will be rock after the class. All right, so let's have a look at this. So clustering algos are clustering. Okay, there are some of the projects like customer segmentations. Customer. Okay, guys, before I introduce, today my one of student got, what is clustering algorithms, guys? The first algorithm is k-means clustering. Second one, PCA clustering. Priyanka Chopra. No, guys. PCA means principal component. Okay, in interview, don't say, sir, Priyanka Chopra. So, principal component analysis. And then we have hierarchical clustering. Hierarchical clustering. Then we have DB scan clustering. Are you clear? So let's talk about machine learning divides into 3 phases: regressions and classifications and clustering. And in here, clustering is unsupervised learning. Clustering is unsupervised learning. Regression is supervised learning. So this one is supervised learning. Now, can I write this use case here? Supervised learning algorithm versus unsupervised learning algorithm. Would you speak or not? So here, this supervised learning, it handle with SQL DB, structured database. So which handle, guys? Structured database. This one also handles SQL DB. This is also structured DB. And this one, NoSQL DB. And this is called unstructured database, guys. So unstructured database. So here we also talk about SQL DB versus NoSQL DB. So now SQL DB, also called structured database, and RDBMS. RDBMS, relational database management system. NoSQL DB is also called as unstructured database. Okay, non-relational DBMS. Non-relational DBMS, database management systems. Are you clear? So this is called structured data, unstructured. Which type of comes under semi-supervised? Lohit, okay. Both, there is a no concept called semi-supervised. That means these comes under regression and classifications only. Understand, Lohit? Okay. You didn't ask another questions, Lohit. When reinforcement algorithm comes up, you should ask that as well. What is reinforcement learning? I will tell you later. The model had communicate with environment. Understand? So here, regression is communicate with structured data like Excel. Anyway, there's a lot of topics. I don't think confuse. So I don't know how many of them understand, but the best way I try to explain and Postgres, and we have like MySQL, and we have like SQLite, and we have etc. etc. All those things, guys. But this one we have MongoDB and Apache HBase, and then we have Cassandra, and then we have Cassandra, and we have there's a Neptune, there's a lot of GraphDB, all those things. Okay, now I want to introduce another one, which is VectorDB. We build a large language model or not? LLM models. So the large language models, the vector database, the text are stored in vectors. So a few database name called, again, this is unstructured, Pinecone and ChromaDB, and we have FiasDB, and we have like MilvusDB, and then Qdrant. So this is our latest one. So we work with RAG, all those things in future classes. So honestly, answer me how many of them clear? Everybody. So which type of company? We build a large language model or not? LLM models. So the large language models, the vector database, the text are stored in vectors. So a few database name called, again, this is unstructured, Pinecone and ChromaDB, and we have FiasDB, and we have like MilvusDB, and then Qdrant. So this is our latest one. So we work with RAG, all those things in future classes. So honestly, answer me how many of them clear? Okay, assume you want to buy a new house. Assume you have a 2 crore. Come on, man, dreaming nowadays, right? You should dream. Okay, so then 2 crore. So what happened? Before you buy the house, what is main things you will check? Location of the house. And then, does house is nearest to the shopping mall and nearest to the hospital, nearest to, oh, I'm sorry, hospital, and nearest to the schools, nearest to the college, yes, nearest to the office. Understand or not? And what is square feet of the house? What is square feet of the house? What is price of the house? So how many BHK? 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 BHK. Don't say 100 BHK, only maximum. So then that would be alien is staying in the house. So here, just go back to this one. So assume I have these many things, guys. Okay, so the name of the project is House Price Predictions. Just little yellow it, and then this is all those things. This is my attributes. So can you tell me how many attributes we have here? How many attributes we have, guys? Just go here and oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. My questions to you. Okay, location, it's something. Okay, locations maybe high-tech city I mentioned, and shopping mall, yes. Some variables are missing. School is yes, college, office is no, square feet is 100 square feet and 1 CR. And then a gender here, and then your weight and your skin color. Okay, so forget about this now. At this moment, I'll add it later. Just try this. Can you tell me in this business, is this business use case? which is dependent, which is independent variable, which is dependent, which is independent variable. I mean to say, which is y, which is x1, x2, x3. Assume you want to buy the house. Think and answer. Don't guess it. Okay, so let's see. Online team, price is dependent. Santosh, price is dependent. Square feet, rupees square feet is dependent. Anyone else, guys? Offline team. Don't say, sir, I will check tomorrow and then update you. So, which is y? Can I say this is y or not? So now another location is Begumpet, and then shopping mall, no. Hospital, yes. School is no. College, yes. Office is yes. Square feet, 200 and 2 CR. Okay. So location, can I say X1, X2? Just go here and mention this. So one dependent variable and these are independent variable. Can you tell me, is this use case comes under regression or classification? So online team, can you answer my question? My question is, does this use case comes under regression or classifications? Very good. Welcome, guys. Congrats. You learn. Why regressions, guys? Anybody? Why regressions? Anyone explain online team? Dependent variable is continuous. Understand? Dependent variable is. So what algorithms I can implement? Simple linear, multiple linear, SVR, KNN. We have all these algo setup algo we have. Okay, now, okay. So next one, did you purchase the house? Yes, this guy purchased house, this guy not purchase house. Can you please tell me which is dependent now? Which is dependent now? See, once you pay the price to builder, house is yours. Now tell me which is dependent. This will change to y and this will change to x8. So is it a regression or classifications now? Regression or classifications? How? Fantastic. Yes or no? So today I'll explain one simple situations where you understand. So everyone remember, being a data scientist, the very hard part is to find out a right dependent variable. So guys, if instead of yes, purchase is dependent variable, if you select shopping mall as dependent variable, what happened? Business is disaster, isn't it? So you'll ruin the business. So understand, guys. So that's why how to identify. So the next one, how to identify dependent variable, business understanding. Business understanding. So that's why whenever you join any organizations, they will give you KT. You know what is KT? Katrina Cave. No, guys. Knowledge transfer. This is called knowledge transfer. So being a data scientist, always never follow me what I'm saying. Many experienced data scientists, fresher, you has to be identify the proper dependent variable. If you understand dependent variable, you build models, guys. Because you know the logic now. You got a template. Clear, guys, what I'm saying? So I'll stop here. I hope things will be pretty clear. And any questions?